talk about this subject, but the other day, I had a very Mexican moment. You know, one of those moments where your inner heritage just pops out and says hi. Alright, see, my wife is taking online classes for college, and she's taking the science class. So as part of her book package, they sent her over this e-science kit. It says right on the box, e-science. But I was the one that opened up the package, and I got it and looked at it, and my Mexican kicked in, and I said, science. What kind of fucking college am I paying for here? Science. And then I put on some metal gas in the Chalanga, hopped on my F-150 on spokes, drove out to the field and picked my niece. What do you guys do on Thursdays? Now, did any of you in here, when you were a kid or a teenager, ever try to join a gang? You know, or actually join a gang? You know, maybe start with your friends or something like that. See, I did. I was 12 years old. I saw the movie Scarface. Changed my life. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be me. I'm going to be the next Tony Montana. Only changed the ending from get shot to death to settles down, has 2 kids, and gets into real estate. Right? So I'm getting pumped up. I'm going to be the next Scarface. You know, it fit me perfectly. Part businessman, part gangster. Right? So I'm already envisioning how I'm going to build my empire. First step, join a gang. So I go out to join the local gang, but right from the beginning, guys, I just didn't fit in, y'all. You know, our personalities didn't mesh. What I think the problem was is that I was too business and not enough gangster. Because you see, I was getting ready to get jumped in, and I was like, all right, let's do this. Come on. Sweet! Wait. Oh, I got a question before we get this started. Does this gang have a scholarship program? I think I'm gonna need a business degree. No? Alright, fuck it, let's do this, come on. Alright, come on, let's do it, come at me. Wait! Okay, seriously though, is there anything that we can do about the name? You see, I just really feel like the name Eastside Locos kind of limits us geographically. See, I was thinking something more like the Greater Albuquerque area locos. The G-A-A-L, they'll call us the Gall. You know, we got a lot of Gall, right? Like Steven Seagal, you know. No. Alright, fuck it, let's do this, okay. Alright, come on, wait! Okay, one last question. Really though, we got a dental plan, right? I got this too. No. Just medical. No. Oh, fuck y'all, I can't join this gang. I'm sorry. You know, we just don't have the same goals. Plus, you guys don't even have a vision statement. Fuck. I almost died in the making of this next comedy bit. It's a true story. See, it was early one morning, I was driving to Las Vegas, New Mexico, and that morning they got a ton of snow and ice on the highway. So I'm driving along, practicing my comedy in the car like I always do, and I hit a patch of ice, start spinning out of control, I fly off the highway, stick the landing in the dirt. And I look around, realize that I'm not dead, and I just start laughing and laughing. Because you see, I'm atheist. And this comedy bit I was practicing, pure blasphemy. So here I am, this atheist driving along, spewing this blasphemy, and then I'm almost killed by an act of God. So here's the comedy bit that God smited me for. So, I don't believe that Jesus really turned water into wine. I'm sorry, I don't buy it, I don't think it happened, and I'll tell you why. Because first off, in the Bible, how many stories are there of Jesus turning water into wine? Just one. And that's bullshit. Because if he could really turn water into wine, that would have been at the end of every miracle. Jesus healed the blind, and then he turned water into wine and they celebrate. Jesus healed the sick, and then he turned water into wine and they celebrate. Jesus walked on water, and then he walked on wine. sorry. If you can turn water into wine, you and your friends are going to be drunk all the time. It's going to happen. And then they couldn't call it the New Testament if all the disciples are too hammered to testify. Instead, they would have called it The Adventures of the Bearded Wino. And it would have drunk stories in there with Jesus like, Dear Mary, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, you want to see something fucked up? Sure, Jesus.
Sure, Jesus.
I'm going to turn Judas's body into 70% wine. All right, Jesus, but you know how he holds a grudge. And if Jesus could really turn water into wine, there is no way Pontius Pilate would have had him executed. No way it wouldn't have happened. Pontius Pilate would have been there sipping from his chalice like, is that an 18th BC Merlot? Jesus' character is awesome. But my Lord, the people are calling him the King of the Jews. Ah! With wine this good? I don't care if they call him the Son of God. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. I'm Chuck Ruiz.